Hello everyone, this is Brian from the ReadSpeaker marketing team with a guide on how to install our latest version of VT Editor. VT Editor is a desktop speech production solution that allows you to input any amount of text and export that text as natural sounding audio files. In order to use VT Editor successfully, you will need to download the VT Editor application and your purchased voice files, install the voice files, install the VT Editor application, and finally activate the VT Editor application. Okay, let's get started. Upon purchase, a ReadSpeaker technical representative will send you an email that will contain the links to download the VT Editor application and voice files, along with the license key or keys needed to activate the editor. So here is an example of an email that was sent to me after I've made a purchase of the VT Editor solution. This is the license key above in red. These are the links to download the voice files, and this is the link to download the VT Editor application. Please note that the links will be available for a certain amount of time, so I recommend downloading the files as soon as you get the email. So each of these links will download a zip file that you see here. And after you have downloaded each zip file, what I like to do is I like to move the zip files onto my desktop for ease of visibility. After they are on your desktop, what you will need to do is unzip each zip file and then extract the files from it. And that is what you see here. To do that, what you can do is you can right click, click Open With, go to your File Explorer, click OK, and then Extract All. Make sure you save it to your desktop, click Extract, and that's how you extract files from a zipped file. Okay. Now that we have successfully downloaded and extracted all the files, the first files that you need to install are the voice files. So let's start with the Paul voice. Open up the file here. And what you will need to do is go to the Setup Application program here. You can double click to open, or you can highlight and then click Enter. This will prompt the installation process. Okay, so here is the installation process. We need to install the voice Paul. Click Next. Here is the license agreement that you should read. Click Yes. Next. Okay, so after the installation process, if you see the icon for the voice, that means you probably installed the voice correctly, and then you can click Finish. So let's exit out of this one and do the same for the Violetta voice. Again, going to the Setup application and doing the process again. Okay, click Next. Yes. Next. Okay, Finish. So you will need to do this process for each of the voices that you have purchased if you want to use these voices in your VT Editor application. So now we have to do the VT Editor application after you have successfully installed each of the voice files. So let's open up the VT Editor. And this one, you just do the same thing. Open up the setup for application. Okay, next. Now, the VT Editor application will prompt you to install a Microsoft Visual C++. I have this installed already, so I should just repair it. Okay. I'm not going to restart at this time. Click yes on the license agreement. Next. Okay, and here is the icon for the VT editor application. I'm going to drag that down here and click finish and exit out of this. So now we have successfully installed the voice files first and the VT editor application. So let's open up the application. And if you had successfully installed the voice files, you should see them over here. So let's try using the VT editor application. Okay, click read.
This is a demo of VoiceText TTS.
Okay, so you hear that there's an error, and that is because you have not activated your VT editor application yet. So how do you activate your VT editor application? You will first need to go to the help tab. So click help, and you will need to use the license key that you were given from the email at the license website. So click on the license website button, and this will prompt a license verification website on your browser, and it will now ask to enter the license key. So you will go back to your email, highlight the license key that you were given. Let me just highlight this. Okay, right click, copy. And now I need to paste it into the verification site, get license. Okay, and now I need to click the next button after putting in the license. After that, the verification site will request for your MAC address. So how you can find the MAC address on your computer, it's simple. You go back to your VT editor application and click the About button. So the MAC address is the host ID given to you for your application. The MAC address should be unique for each computer that you're using. So here I'm going to highlight the MAC address, right click and copy. Go back to the verification site and put in the MAC address. Paste. So you need to make sure that there are no spaces in front of or behind the MAC address. So I eliminated that space here, and now I should be able to receive the license. Okay, if you have put in the correct MAC address, the license should look similar to what I have here, a license and then some numbers and letters. So all I need to do is click the Save to File, and this will generate a verification text file. You will then need to put the verification text file into the verification folder of your VT editor application. So how do you do that? You go to the VT editor application again and click the Open Verification folder. So this will prompt the verification folder for your VT editor solution. All you will need to do is go back to your browser, the downloaded verification text file, put that into the folder, and it will show up like this into the verified folder. Now it should work. So we exit out of the folder, we click OK, and we need to exit out of the editor so that it can verify. Click No. Now when we open up the application again and we try to type and read the sentence, this should work.
Hello, my name is Paul.
Okay, perfect. So the English voice works. Let's find out if the Spanish voice will work as well. Let me drag down to the Spanish voice. Okay, click read.
Hola, me llamo Violeta.
Okay, perfect. So both the voice works and you have successfully installed both the voice files and the VT Editor application. If you have any trouble throughout the VT Editor installation process, you can contact the ReadSpeaker support at 408-914-2710 or contact support at readspeaker.com and we'd be happy to help you. Hope that you found this guide useful. If you would like to purchase or receive more information about VT Editor, contact the ReadSpeaker sales team at readspeaker.com/contact. Thank you, and I hope to see you on the next one.